do is win. All you do is win. With time, win. Need some advice? Ask me tonight. You can't trust me. And Zach Busby. All you do is win. All you do is win.
Hey, welcome to All You Do Is Win with Ty Nguyen. Thank you for tuning in. If you're watching this from Facebook or YouTube, feel free to interact with us. Give us a thumb up emoji or any emoji depending on how you're feeling. And the show is called All You Do Is Win with Ty Nguyen and my co-host Zach Busby.
I'm just playing around. I was just kidding.
Oh, you seem to be back to your joyful self.
I was just kidding around with the whole, that's not how I look. Thanks for having me back on, Ty. I'm feeling way better. I've corrected a lot of wrongs in my life. And we'll get into that in the show, man. But I just want to say off the top, you're looking good and you're looking fresh, man. Looks like you just got out of a bathtub, and I like it.
Oh, thanks. I just did get out of a bathtub.
Yeah, I said that.
Yeah. And I could tell that you're different. It's like your whole aura is like more positive now.
Well, you know, and we're gonna have my life coach on soon. We do have a guest to this episode, and what she did, Ty, was she looked into my soul like it was what is that one book, the Bible, and she figured it out. She figured out what was wrong with me, and she was like whoever edited the Bible, whatever publishing company edited that. I guess Penguin. I guess it was Penguin Publishing.
That's surprising because I didn't know you had a soul.
What's that? I didn't hear you, man. I'm sorry.
That's surprising. I didn't know you had a soul.
Okay, that's what I thought you said. Wow. Okay, we're off to a bad start. Came in a good mood. My soul was. I had one of those soul boners that you read about on Reddit, and now it's gone. You killed my soul wood.
I have a pediatric.
Well, here's the deal, because you had with your Bitcoin mining that you were doing, which I just realized, I Googled what Bitcoin mining was, Ty, and what you've been up to. And essentially it's just a computer that answers really hard math questions and gets rewarded. That's stupid, man. You're doing some stupid stuff with your time. But anyway, since you stopped paying for my doctor, I did have to reach out to my great uncle Richard. He also produces the show. And he said that he was going to be able to pay. He had real world money, and he was going to pay for a life coach for me. And she's going to be on. I just call her Dr. Killa, and she'll be on here in a little bit. And she's going to tell you exactly why I'm the best me I can be. That's one of our quotes from our sessions. And we'll get into some good advice questions. But now, how about we go ahead and get into one of your best segments, buddy? You're so smart and so funny. Let's go ahead and get it off.
Okay. Our first segment is letting people know what we're drinking. So, thanks to you, I decided tonight, hey, if Zach is getting himself together, I might as well get myself together. So look at what I'm drinking. Ozark Natural Spring Water.
Look at that. Yeah, my doctor says that's actually the worst water you could put in your body. It has 0 electrolytes, and it's full of what she calls fish toxins. That's bad for your bloodstream.
Fish toxin.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You heard me.
That sounds like something you get from eating. Oh, you're
gonna say like performing cunnilingus?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think so, man.
That's your job, to say things that I don't want to say.
I don't think cunnilingus is faux pas. You can mention it.
I don't know what faux pas is.
That's actually the name of this drink that I have today. It's called the Faux Pas. Essentially what it is whiskey. And my doctor, my life coach, my Lord and Savior, she told me to cut out the eggs. Quit putting eggs in your fucking drinks. It's gross. She just kept going. Let me ask you something. How your farts smelling? And I go, diabolical, doc. She said, try this drink instead. So this is just whiskey, and then you pour the glass near an orange slice, and I think it's just whiskey.
Dude, let me see that drink. Hold that up. It looks like R. County piss.
Okay. All right. I'm glad. I'm not glad you said that. I'm not happy that you. Sometimes you have a choice what words you're gonna, and you chose badly.
Yes, I did.
I think this is the 4th time you mentioned R. Kelly.
Really?
Yeah, I think so, man.
Dude, that's like
I wish you would stop.
R&B
I wish you would stop.
That's an R. County song. I wish you would stop.
Let's we got another segment coming down the pipeline. This one's coming in hot and steamy from what I hear in the comments. Thai news is good news.
This is where I introduce news from Vietnam, international news, and I'll read it in the native language because you can't really trust news, international news that in English, because things get lost in translation, like a whole bunch of things get lost. So that's why I'm gonna read it in Vietnamese, and I have the best translator right here to translate it for you. So here we go. Tòa án tại kết án cụ Thự trong Tam Tù sau khi xác định ông phạm phải tội danh trong phiên.
17 of the Miami Marlins have tested positive for COVID-19. General manager / front office extraordinary Derek Jeter has been quoted saying, "Yeah, but we didn't like any of those guys anyway."
Vụ án đối với ông, người nắm quyền trong thời gian từ được nhìn nhận rộng rãi như một phép thử đổi.
At this point in the press conference, Derek Jeter just kept pointing at someone in the pit where it doesn't translate exactly, but essentially where all the reporters were. And he said, I bet I could, and then immediately ripped off 621 push-ups in a row.
Nắm quyền từ đến bị mất án 5 tù về tội làm quyền và 5 cho 6 tội khác liên quan tới.
After the push-up performance, again, that doesn't translate exactly. Derek Jeter then went on to begin to violently weep, and the reporters pulled him into the reporting dugout. I guess that's the close translation. And they all held him while he cried and said that he missed his mom.
Wow, very
sad. Sounds like a powerful scene out there. I don't know why Vietnam's reporting on something that's happening in Miami, but you do look like a Miami drug dealer, Ty, so that could be the reason.
I mean, with COVID-19 going on, you have to make money some other ways.
Yeah, I just have been I've been doing the Lord's work. I've been knocking on doors saying, can I have some money? It's for church, and I've been getting by.
Church been getting millions of dollars PPP loans from the government.
Yeah, of course. That's why I'm getting Joel Osteen's face tattooed on my back. That's going to happen soon. And it's going to say, it's going to be pointing to my butt, and it's going to say, there's no room for anybody. And that's an inside joke because he wouldn't let people into his church during a hurricane.
Yeah.
And it's also saying I'm not letting people into my butt.
Yeah. Well, they say,
unless they're hurricane refugees.
The Bible says the road to heaven is very narrow. So maybe they're talking about his,
Or maybe the Bible's talking about my butthole, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Huh. I mean, I think it is holy. It is a holy butt.
Maybe that's where the word holy came from. It came from the word hole.
I feel like we're discovering some things that we're not meant to discover, but I'm okay with it. Like a lot of people, whenever they start talking about Bibles and buttholes, they start to shy away because they feel like they're getting into a bigger universal truth. Maybe that's what black holes are. Maybe those are buttholes of the prophets from before me. And maybe I'm going to be a black hole one day, and maybe my butt's maybe I'm a prophet, like Nostradamus or Muhammad Ali.
You know what prophet do, right? They bring the news to the people, and that's what we're doing right now.
That's a really good point. That's a
Yeah.
really good point. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Starfish.
Yeah.
That's from the chat. That was a good one.
And profit, right? It's the same as profit, making money.
And I do make a lot of money. We can discuss most of it off mic, but it's mostly just actually, yeah, we'll discuss it off mic because that's I'm in some legal trouble right now. I can't really talk about my drug dealing.
Oh, I thought you were just a drug user. I didn't know you were much.
Alleged. And my life coach has been telling me, Zach, even if you did, and I keep going, I didn't, and then she's like, you did. It's okay. You can correct your path just by taking some agave water orally, and then putting an avocado in your butthole. And I've been doing that.
Yeah.
I've been doing that.
Have you been getting some sunshine, like all the spiritual people do?
Yeah, I actually went to the beach yesterday, and it was weird because people just they recognized me from the show, and they kept saying, quit doing drugs, you're gonna get in trouble. And they started pulling out their phones and recording me, and they kept saying, who do I send this to? But I wasn't doing I don't think I was doing drugs, Ty.
Of course, you're holistic now.
My butthole is delicious. Yes.
I said holistic.
Thank you. I bet you too, buddy. I bet you too.
Holistic. Our next segment is called Thai Vice, where we read audience member questions and give them advice.
If I could give you some advice, how about a cup of coffee?
Why? Do I seem sneaky?
You need to pick up your energy here a bit, man, because I want you to impress my my life coach. Because let's go ahead and bring her on. Dr. Killa, are you there?
Hi guys, what's up?
Annie Kilner, what up, bitch?
It's an unfortunate name. My parents didn't know any better. Before we get started, can I please
Let's get centered. Let's get centered real quick.
We need to get centered. Repeat after me. I will be
the
best me
I
can be.
I always fuck with I can be.
There you go, Zach. You're getting better. Very good.
Thank you so much.
Ty, why didn't you say it?
Come on, Ty, what the fuck?
Because I don't fall for mind games. That's how you get stuck into
This is helping you drop into your soul, which I feel like you're really disconnected from.
You gotta drop into your soul, then drop into a hole. That's what I always say.
I'm very connected to soul. My family in Vietnam worked for a shoes factory, so that's enough soul there.
Hey, that was good, Ty. More of that. More shoe puns.
That was a fun joke. That was good. I like a good pun.
You got me all tied up inside now. And that was a double pun.
I'm into capitalism.
Before we move on, I just wanted to acknowledge that you guys have called me doctor a few times on here, and technically I'm not a doctor. None of my advice is FDA approved, but also fuck those guys because they don't know your body better than you know your body. So
they keep taking all the good stuff out of milk when they pasteurize it.
Yeah, all the good stuff's in the raw milk.
Yeah, this is one of the things you had me on, and if you don't mind, I guess I'll still call you Doc because we have kind of a Marty McFly thing going on between us. So Doc, you've been telling me to suck on the teat of a cow every morning. And cows around these parts are getting harder to find because people keep slapping restraining orders on me for sucking on cow teats.
There's a lot of people in this part of the world that still aren't awoken to the true benefits of doing everything raw. Everything raw is better. So
I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better.
If next time, I mean, next time they try to slap a restraining order, why don't you just turn around and point that udder at them and invite them to witness the Lord? Because that's exactly what it's for,
See, Ty, this is the kind of advice you should be giving. That's electric. Do you feel that?
Zach?
That sounds like a half-baked
Oh, sorry.
advice from a stoner.
Ty,
I know you said not to share my mantra, but I'm going to do it anyway.
do it.
I wish I was Ty. I wish I was Ty. I wish I was Ty. I wish I was Ty.
So, Ty, I need to make a clarification here with this mantra. Zach wishes he could be the best version of you, which you are also not being right now.
I'd say.
You know, there's a lot of, you're putting up a lot of fronts.
A lot of
You're
walls,
not the
buddy.
first person I've met who uses the word Bitcoin instead of meth. Might need to work on that.
Yeah, Ty. Stop doing meth. Doesn't feel good to be accused of doing drugs, does it? Sorry.
You know, the whole thing that I tell clients about drug use anyway is you need to choose the fun ones. You need to choose the ones that make you lift up, right? So like
steroids.
Meth. Think about the ones that are associated with being found behind a gas station. Maybe you don't want to do those as much, but maybe ayahuasca, when you become enlightened, maybe that's a good medicine every once in a while.
This is electric, Ty. Do you feel that? That's how you give advice. Now, read a question. I'll walk you through it. She's taught me a lot. Thank you.
All right, our first question is from James Quoger. I'm afraid artificial intelligence is going to take our jobs. How can I position myself in the next 5 years so I won't get replaced by robot?
I got one word for you. Cybernetics. Get an implant in your brain. Elon Musk is working on this already. I think he's already, I'd have to double check this, but I think he's already done this to his son where he put a computer chip in his nose and he was like, now breathe hard, little boy. And he sucked it in his nose and now he's a smart boy and he can make a Ford T model in less than 3 minutes.
Wow.
Ty, how does that make you feel?
The first thing I thought of with a chip in your nose is like, wow, I could snort more cocaine with a chip up my nose. That's the first.
Okay, so when we're talking about drugs that lift us up and bring us down, where do you think cocaine falls?
On the fun side of things, right, Doc?
Cocaine make you feel very confident, but afterward you feel like shit.
I would say pay attention to that after effect. Because
Doc,
who's the person you come out of the experience as?
And Doc, as you say to me, you always say focus on the before. And since I feel like shit before I do cocaine too, it should be good, right?
No, I think you need to redo that lesson. You need to focus on what happens after. Do you learn more about yourself? Do you like yourself more? Or
no, I
do you
think
hate yourself?
So. I don't know. The feelings of love and hate are very closely intertwined with me because of all the raw milk I've been drinking from the cow udders.
Oh yeah, it does have that effect when you first start.
I love the cows and I love drinking their life nectar is what you call it. But I also get violently ill afterwards, and I got to get I got to get a new toilet.
That's just the probiotics in your gut resetting.
So I gotta say, I need to start on amateur biotics first because I can't handle the pro shit right now.
Do you ask the cow before you suck on his tits, or you just do it? Well,
of course I asked the cow. Well, hey, Dr. Killa, show him how you showed me how to ask a cow if you can suck their teeth.
Okay, so you need to approach them like in front of them so they see you coming, so it doesn't feel like an attack from behind, right? And you need to walk up with your hand down, kind of like a puppy, and just be like, "Hey, I love you. You're sacred. Now, can I just reach this down and share some of your nectar a little bit?" And just give them a little tickle, and usually they giggle, and it just comes out easily.
You ever had laughing cow cheese? Where do you think it comes from?
So after you suck a cow tits, how do you feel about eating a steak or a hamburger?
Go ahead, Zach. I want to see what you've learned.
Well, it's because I usually eat it before, so I don't know how I would feel about it afterwards. But I usually have I call it the turf and Nerf, where I eat some steak and then I eat a Nerf football. That was also using. Am I not supposed to be doing that?
That is not not what I meant when I said starchy carbs.
Well, it goes
that
down
might be
pretty
why
easily.
you're having some problems digesting the cow's milk.
Thank you, Doc.
Mhm.
We have another question here. It's an audience question. I am a Miami business owner. I got $4 million in loans for COVID-19 relief. Should I buy a Lamborghini? So I think he's wondering what kind of car he should get.
Yes, you could buy a Lamborghini, but
Mhm.
turn that into your business. Don't just keep it for yourself.
Mhm.
Rent out that Lamborghini to other people.
How would you recommend that? Like, what would that business model look like, Ty?
Rent a car for a date. Get laid the easy way.
There's easier ways to get laid.
Like what?
Invite them over for some fresh cow milk. Have a teat party. Bring your teat cups and fill up your teat cup with some teat milk. And it's called the old chug and shrug. You chug some teat milk. Whoever shrugs last is the first person to get kissed.
See,
It's an old prairie game that I used to play with.
That's a more wholesome version. I'm still disgusted at this person's question. Why would you spend that much money on a car? That's so selfish. Go do good in the world with your grant. Don't just take all of the money for yourself. That's the reason why we have issues today. And I'm sorry.
Just buy $4 million in Lamborghini models and give those out to homeless kids.
That's a better option.
I don't know. I think
Hot Wheels.
Lamborghini bring joys to people's face when they see one.
I guess the question really becomes, what kind of car should you buy? I'm partial to a 1991 Toyota Tercel.
Zach, that's such a good example of you being happy with what you have in life. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. You taught me to not strive for more. Just be okay with having what you have, and also be okay with slipping backwards, because that appears to be my life trajectory.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I just wanted to reiterate too that Ty, during your drinking section, I was very happy that you chose water. But Zach was right. That is probably the worst brand you could go with. I would highly recommend Richard's Rainwater, which is actually Zach's uncle, Uncle Richard, who paid for my coaching for him, owns that show. Rainwater is super sustainable, and there's absolutely no fish liquid, fish toxins in the water.
Mm-hmm. Ty, that's because there's no fish in the sky, right, Doc?
There you go.
Well,
and that's where the rain comes from. And I just Googled this. Right now it's raining in 7 places in the world.
Rainwater is bad for you, right? Because rainwater absorb all the toxicity inside the sky, and then it just bring it back down.
Sky toxins are good. Especially since they started flying jet planes up there.
Yeah, the gods live up there. They're just blessing the water with more magic.
That's another thing. The gods.
Anyways, our next question from Anthony Row 1. My cousin, who is a Joe Rogan fan, say that Bill Gates' new vaccine will turn people into zombie because they can easily be controlled by 5G technology. Is that true?
Yes.
Who was that person? I'd love to give them a free session. They absolutely nailed it on the head. Everything that you're seeing on Joe Rogan's podcast is accurate. He's the only truth teller we have today.
Yes, this is electric. I'm gonna fucking swing a kettlebell.
Well, I'm a big Bill Gates fan, as you can tell from my Microsoft shirt. So I don't know how I feel about this. How could he be evil?
It's the glasses.
Have you seen the way he dresses?
He dressed like a nerd.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Dead
Have you seen
giveaway.
Nerd or Evil?
Yeah.
Yeah. You ever seen Revenge of the Nerds?
No.
Well, there's your problem, buddy.
Who do you think invented the nuke, dude?
You think that
Albert
Einstein? Yeah, you think
And-
that Einstein was a pussy slayer? No, dude, he was a fucking nerd and a loser.
He
And
have,
he
have
was
great
German.
quotes. He have the best quotes ever. I don't think anybody that can make quotes that pure could be evil. They just use his mind for evil. They manipulated him into creating the atom bomb. He never wanted to.
I think
check and see if you're watching the fake news network.
Yeah, are you
I
watching?
watch Fox and CNN all day.
There's your problem.
Yeah.
Those are very trustworthy publication.
Why don't you just get all your news from your fucking grandparents? They're nerds. I've met them. They suck.
Zach, nicer language.
Sorry, they fucking aren't that great.
There you go.
I think you just teaching Zach how to sugarcoat his dark side. This is just a cover, a front.
No, we've worked on some real stuff. Like Zach, remember how you used to identify your entire personality as a sports team?
Mm-hmm. I am no longer the Tennessee Titans. I am no longer the Cincinnati Reds. I am the inside of a baseball. I am the inside of a football. I am air and I am cork and I am God and you are God and we must suck from the teat of cows.
Amen. Great
Amen.
work. Great work. Ty, I think Ty has a lot to learn from you, Zach. And I'm really glad that the two of you co-host this show because it feels like it's removing itself from its old toxic energy and alchemizing into something very beautiful.
And alchemy is another really big thing we're learning about because did you know that you can change elements by adding other elements to them? It's called a chemical reaction. And that apparently that's what's been happening with drugs. They change, you get more oxygen in your brain when you do drugs, right, Doc?
Mm-hmm. Some of them.
And that's
some of our fun drugs.
That's O2 from I sent you the equation, the science, those things. I got another question here. My grandma is sick in the hospital, but my best friend keeps pressuring me to take mushrooms with her. I'm afraid to be tripping when my grandma dies. What should I do? That's from Steve from Seattle.
Steve, it's your grandma's last moment, and there's nothing more personal than doing drugs with your grandma.
Give your grandma the drugs.
She died. I mean, when you take mushroom, you feel more connected to her. Like you take away your ego, she take away her ego, and then you could tell her what you always wanted to say all this time, which is, Grandma, your cooking sucks.
Yeah, knock her down a few pegs because she does have quite the ego.
Yeah, I think you know what, Ty. Maybe Zach has rubbed off more on you than I thought initially. Because that was a beautiful answer.
That was really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Steve, here's what I'm gonna say. Listen to my main man Ty here because he seems to have your best interests at heart. Because he knows that your grandma's quite. Whenever you're obsessed with yourself, what is that called? A necrophiliac?
Narcissist. Necrophiliac is not that.
Okay.
I have a question from the audience.
Okay.
This one's for Annie Kilner. Why do you have Kilner in your name anyway?
Ask my parents. They were very troubled.
Anyway, this question is for you. I'm surprised they're asking you instead of me, but whatever. What kind of drug should one do to make their show go from number 8 on a network to number 2, asking for a friend?
Oh, that's so great because they know they're not going to beat Triple Threat, which happens at Thursdays at 8 on this network. So
I won that show.
I would say that they should write some jokes. That's how you oh, Zach, was it the avocado? Was it the avocado in your
Yeah,
dark?
it's making my butthole real slippery, Doc.
Mhm.
Well, that means it's
Um,
working.
It
It's a
means it's
butthole
ripe.
tool.
It means
butthole
it's ripe
tool.
and it's ready to go. I'm gonna make some avocado toast after this.
There you go.
That'll save me $18.
Yeah, with the power of your root chakra, right?
Yeah. You
I
gotta power it up from the bottom up so you can ascend. It starts down here. You meditate, you channel it up, and then you can float.
And this is exactly because at the beginning of the show, you mentioned you like capitalism, which means you like Reaganomics, which means you believe in trickle down economics, Ty. And that's one of your biggest problems as a person. And what Doc Killa has taught me is to actually trickle up the avocado. It'll go up your butthole if you squeeze tight enough.
Yep. And you wash it down with some sweet, sweet, fresh, raw cow milk, and you are.
They meet in the middle. They meet in the middle. That's what they do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And boy are your farts delicious and burps scrumptious after that. You're just
No
a
more
walking.
eggs in those drinks.
No more eggs at all, Doc. I'm egg free. I'm egg free. That's
Amen.
because of you. That's because of you.
Yes, it's because of us, Zach. You'd put in the work.
You've changed my life so much. I'm way better than Ty now. Ty, you got any other questions?
Yes, another one for
That
Annie.
was good.
This one say, how do you open your third eye?
That's it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna blow your mind.
Can I feel this one first, and then you give them another answer?
Do
Because I
it.
think you just go like this real hard, and then you go like this. You go like this, and then you go like this.
That's one way to like physically feel it, but I was gonna say, what if it's already open?
You have been listening to Joe Rogan.
What if it's already open? I would drop this mic if I could.
Hey, I'll tell you what you should do with your third eye. You should put an avocado in it.
Well, that's like somebody asking you, how do I become rich? And you just told them you already rich.
Yeah.
You also, if you want to become rich,
if you want
to become rich, you just go like this. You just go like this. You just open, and then you wait for money, and then you close, and then you hold on to it, and you never give it to poor people. You never help anybody with it. You just hold on to it until it multiplies.
Yeah.
All right.
That's manifestation.
Manifest destiny, Ty. Economics 101. All right. Or you could become a movie star and then become a president like your guru Reagan did. I have a question here. It's from my mom. She says, I can only do one pull-up, ?
I can only do one pull-up.
Like this.
That's the question.
They want to do more pull-up?
I don't know. She hasn't
it sounds like she stated it like disappointment. Like, I can only do one pull-up.
That's a little bit how she said, but it's been muffled. It's a bit muffled because if you listeners from last week, because a lot of you guys have been reaching out, and thank you for that. Thank you so much. Thank you. All to listeners. My mom, she started bleeding. She cut herself on a piece of paper and has been bleeding. They don't know how to stop it, but we've been wrapping her up in toilet paper. And she's just been mumbling, I can only do one pull-up for like a good solid week now. She's running a fever of 120.
Wow. Sounds like she might be possessed. I would say get a priest in there or a shaman.
Well, she's not possessed. She's just my mummy.
Oh, you know how I like a good pun, Zach. Good job.
What's the pun?
Oh, never mind.
Ty, what advice would you give to my mom?
My advice for her is, if she's really doing pull-up, she needs to stop that, because that's very not good for an old person to do. But really, I think she having
31.
Flashback. She's 31.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she had you when she was 12.
She adopted me when she was 8.
She adopted you?
Yeah.
Time is a social construct, Ty. You can adopt people when you're 8.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm from a really small town.
It's a social construct. Then why can't I run for president at the age of 33?
You haven't been manifesting it.
How do I manifest? Do I go like?
You go like this real hard, and then you go like this. You go
Yeah.
like this. You go like that, and then you're president.
Practice opening your third eye, and then once your third eye is open, you can visualize what it will be like to be president, and then your brain can't be wrong, so it will happen.
Yes.
So answer me this. I never visualized you coming on this show. So how come you are here?
Because Zach visualized it.
I visualized it.
So his visualization is stronger than mine.
No, it just means that you weren't focusing on the same thing as him.
We got a question from the chat here. It says, question from YouTube. This is from Zongs Z Songs. Hi, Ty, longtime listener, first time commenter. How do we keep Austin weird in these times? P.S. I appreciate the statement Zach is making with his attire. Dress for success and a mess. Hi, Ali too. I guess he's saying a little bit to all of us, which is great. Thank you so much. You're obviously centered. Bless you.
I don't consider myself weird, but if you want to keep Austin weird during this time, do whatever these two are doing, because they're weird as fuck.
I don't know about that.
That's your perspective.
Wow.
That was kind of harmful. I felt that. I'm as an empath, that hurt.
Oh yeah? You're gonna shame.
I'm going in that pose. I'm going in that pose.
Being an alpha male. You're gonna say have toxic masculinity because I'm alpha.
I'm going in that pose you taught me, Doc, whenever I feel threatened.
Good work, Zach. I'll join you there.
I'm trying to keep the avocado in.
This is extra Kegel work. Yep. Good. Yeah.
Anyway,
I don't think you.
And that's guacamole, baby.
Mixed it easily. Ty, I don't think you have done enough self-examination to claim the alpha male title.
I think your whole woke propaganda is very harmful for society.
How
You're
so?
turning them and people into pushover. What about China? China is going to take over.
Not if we don't let them.
We don't have to let them. That
so
choice comes from within.
How you deal with the problem in China with the Chinese government trying to overthrow our government?
First of all, no government can own anyone.
No.
So that just ruined your argument right there. But if we're going into hypotheticals, the reason we need to spread this information is so that more people can make sure that the government doesn't even attempt to do that to anyone, because that's not cool. We're all just people.
Hey, Doc, I'm having chest pains. Is that normal from the milk?
No, it's not. I need you to take a shot of apple cider vinegar to quell it.
So I don't think we really answered the question. How will you guys keep Austin weird during this time?
I think everything's weird, man. Nothing's normal anymore. That's the new normal.
Yeah, dude, we're living in the Matrix.
So if you want to be weird in a time like this, I don't know. How about maybe you stop and smell the roses, huh? How about you see carpet dime?
Good try, Zach. Carpe diem. And yeah, if you're not stopping to smell the roses, why would they even be there?
Hey, that's a good point.
Got a
Why
question.
do roses exist? That's a good point.
We got a question here from the chat. It's from one of my exes. It says, "Will you marry me?"
Zach, remember what we've prepared for this?
I am. I'm ready for this. All right.
Ready?
Just like you said.
Yeah.
Not if you've gotten fat.
That's not quite what I said, but as long as you say no, it's okay.
Oh.
Remember, it's not if you're still toxic for me.
We're saying the same thing.
That's your perspective.
Doc, I don't care if she's fat. She was mean to me.
That's toxic.
She was really mean to me. She said things like,
Wow, you turned him to a crybaby. He always was a crybaby, but
this is Ty, you are being toxically masculine. This is why men don't feel like they can express their feelings Because other men call them pussies.
It wasn't fair of me to say that she can't be fat. That's not cool.
It's not cool. You're right.
I'm fat. I'm fat.
You're not, Zach. Remember, you can only take offense. She can only give you offense if you take offense.
So how do I show people what my property is if I can't use fences?
Different type of fence, Zach.
Oh. Ty, do you think I'm fat?
I'm kind of on the fence about this one.
Huh.
Zach.
A simple no would have been nice.
I think in another country in Asia, you would be considered really fat, but here you consider normal. So any country to the west is normal.
And lesson complete. We taught him about perspective, Doc. That's how you fucking do it.
You
It's all
just
about
did it!
perspective.
Oh, yeah.
You just got inception.
My third eye is open.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
This is how you do it. This
Wow,
is how you
guys.
win.
What an
Wow.
awakening this has been. Beautiful.
Crazy.
Can you handle it, Ty? You look like you're getting a little bit of that headache.
I got a question from the
I
chat.
don't know.
I got a question from the chat here.
Okay.
It says my butt stopped working.
That could mean a few different things.
Hey, how about this, Doc? We let Ty field this one.
Let's do it.
Open
Ty,
your
you're
third
awake.
eye.
You're awakened now. Let's do it.
Your butt stopped working.
Question mark.
Okay. You've been using your butt for evil. You've been using it to manipulate people's emotion with your butt. You know the phrase never trust a good smile and a butt. So you've been using your butt to get people to buy you things like a Lamborghini or a house without working hard for it. So when your butt starts working, it's a universe way of showing, hey, you have more going on for you than something materialistic like a very good looking juicy booty.
Yes.
So the universe took that away. So it probably made your butt kind of lopsided to where it's not firm anymore.
He's awoken.
I'm awoke.
Hey,
Like Neo in the Matrix. I see everything that's like cold now.
Team red pill, dude, all day.
Hey, and the host becomes the intern. I
don't know about that.
Yes.
I'm not that woke yet.
Be the best me I can be.
But if your butt stopped working, it's kind of like if your garbage disposal stopped working, just jam your hand in there and feel for what's clogging it up. It's probably an avocado. This happens to me. You should peel the avocados before you put them in there.
Yes.
And when it's all done, it should only be the seed.
Yes. Very clear distinction.
And the seed will slide right out.
You want to let that seed slide out because it might sprout in there and then it becomes an issue.
That's electric.
Everything's beneficial until it's not.
Ty, we got any more questions, buddy?
Yes, I have one last question for Annie.
Perfect.
Where do we go after we die?
Ooh.
Where do you want to go?
Cabo.
Hell yeah, there you go.
I want to go to another planet.
You want to be an alien?
Yeah.
What
You
planet
won't
would
be
you
an
go
alien
to?
once you're there, though.
Huh?
You won't be an alien once you're there.
Hey, unless you have
Right.
unless you have our government on that planet, am I right? I fucking hate Donald Trump.
Zach, nicer.
No.
I'll let that one slide.
Yeah. Speaking of slide, I got the avocado. I'm gonna poop out that avocado seed later.
Good work. Butthole Kegels are very useful.
Yeah, they are.
Well,
I think it's time to move on.
yeah, to our next segment of the show, Try Before You Buy, where I try out new snacks so you don't have to try them out. So the first one I have is watermelon. It's called VA Manito? Have anybody had this candy?
No. I'm waiting
What?
for you to try it before I buy it.
I'm gonna try it. It look hard. It's hard as fuck. Pretty hard.
Hell yeah, it is, bro. Can we get isolation on that sound? Get a close up. Get the boom mic
This is
closer.
the worst ASMR I've ever listened to.
Let's get that boom mic a little closer. Okay.
It's very hard, so, and it's gonna take a long time for me to finish it.
Mm-hmm. Well, give us some initial thoughts here. How's the flavor? How's your insulin?
It's sweet like watermelon.
Ah,
They have a sour core to it, so it's kind of like mucus.
ooh.
So,
I like.
It's like a hard Nappy Taffy mixed with mucus.
On a scale of 1 to 5.
I like the taste a lot. It's a candy that I could put inside my mouth and shut up for 30 minutes.
Yeah,
I would give this a 4.5 out of 5.
that's a good score.
Wow.
I got to take it out of my mouth because I have to try out our next stuff. You
Oh,
gonna?
I was gonna do one. Is that okay, boss?
That's not even original. Everybody have that candy. They know what that tastes like.
Well, it's a new TikTok challenge that I saw. It's how long it's like chug the M&Ms. How many can you get?
That's a real challenge, for real. Why do you do that? I don't know why you did that. That makes no sense. It's not even funny.
He's just proving that no one should take a bigger bite than they can chew. Although
I give it 5 out of 5.
all of those colors just mean they lined your chakras right up.
Just like the top of the box.
But isn't chocolate bad for like your body? Because that's not like real chocolate.
Not if it's
Not
in
like
one.
100%
Not if it's in
cacao.
one really big dose a day.
I would just say wash it down with some cow's milk and you can get rid of any of the high fructose corn syrup that might be in there.
Well, our next snack, you'll like this one. Slim Fast Keto Optimal No Carb Ketogenic Nutrition Caramel Nut Cluster. But it's a naturally flavor instead of organic flavor. What is natural flavor?
It is,
It's synthetic, right?
yeah.
So they're just trying to market it as natural by
They're
saying
trying to
it's
market it
natural?
as natural. Slim Fast is a terrible corporation.
Oh yeah? Could you expose them on this show?
Anyone who purchases Slim Fast, they're scamming you. Do not buy Slim Fast. It's not healthy. I don't know what your ratings are based off of though. Are your ratings based off of like
And I swallowed them.
Pure taste.
flavor?
Pure taste.
No more M&Ms in my mouth.
That took you a minute, Zach.
Wow, this tastes nasty. This tastes like a wannabe Twix. It tastes like Twix without any of the flavor.
Wannabe Twix because it's keto.
It's very bitter. It tastes bitter. Doesn't taste sweet. It's nasty. I give this a -5 out of 5.
Yeah. That'll shut Slim Fast up. Quit
They're
trying
gonna-
to
they're gonna
change,
go
quit
out of
trying to
business
change
after
people,
this.
Slim Fast.
I'm
We're trying
gonna
to
feed
change
this to
business.
my cow.
After this expose, they're fucked.
Quit trying to change people, Slim Fast. People are fine the way they are. People don't need to be slim. They don't right, Doc?
They don't need to be slim and they don't need it fast. That's for sure.
Uh-huh.
So somebody say it tastes like preservative and sadness, which is very accurate. That's exactly what it tastes like. It tastes like you're trying to be something that you're not. That's what it tastes like. So this tastes like something that want to be a Twix, but it's not. It just got.
That's a great metaphor for what we talked about today. That Slim Fast is just trying to be a Twix, but it's denying what it really is.
Yeah.
Got to accept yourself at some point.
Some of us pretend to be hosts.
Yeah. Oh. That wasn't at me, right?
Feels dark. Are we about to go into some shadow work?
No. The
You know-
M&Ms,
You
things
know,
are different again, Doc. I feel like I have like this. I feel like something's been awakened in me from all the, because you've been telling me not to eat natural or artificial flavors or anything with food dyes in it. And the M&Ms have started to activate something within me that I think has been laying dormant for far too long. Ty, I'm coming for your fucking throne. All right? That's just how it fucking is. You can keep trying to pawn these doctors off on me. You can try to send me to Zoom rehab, or you can try to send a girl that only makes me drink pickle juice and eat cantaloupe rinds. But I'm fucking coming for your throne. You don't deserve it. I beat you in a rap battle.
well, how are you gonna beat me this time?
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna plot, and I'm gonna come at you. I'm gonna come at your neck. You better watch your fucking neck.
This is a really negative energy right now. I'm gonna have to excuse myself for a minute. Wow. Zach, you have a lot more work to do.
Wow.
Cool.
Seems like somebody haven't gone through Dark Night of the Soul.
Anyway, let's move on to corn streaming. Segment where I tell you guys what I've been watching while the whole world burns around us and we pretend that it's cool to just stay in our houses and watch TV. This is the 4th season of Boy Meets World. This is when, you know, they come back for more adventures in the hilarious 4th season. You can join Corey and Topanga and all your favorite characters as they try to make the most of their time together while beginning to think about what the future holds for them. I haven't watched this yet. I can't get the plastic off. So I give it 6 stars out of 10.
What, based on the DVD packaging?
It's pretty good firm stuff. I like that show. I watched it when I was a kid, and it gave me a lot of personable skills, I guess. A lot of skills that translate to being in charge of a multimedia conglomerate that started after COVID-19. I should be hosting all these shows.
It could happen. You could manifest it.
And I'm still playing Ghost of Tsushima. It's a fun game. Again, just a refresher, you play as Jin Sakai, and it's in 1300s feudal Japan on an island of Tsushima, and the Mongols are invading. And you have a cool sword. You have a cool katana. And I give it 10 stars out of 10. Roasted sashimi.
Hey, I saw a commercial for that game, and it looked really cool. It looked realistic as fuck.
Bold strategy to try to bond with me after I told you I'm coming for your goddamn neck, but thanks.
I try and make peace.
Mm-hmm. I've also been watching F is for Family on Netflix. It's Bill Burr's show. He says a bunch of like, God damn it, you burned the roast beef. And it's funny because it's the 70s. Apparently it was funny back then to treat women like they were lesser than men. And that, I don't think it's funny, but I think it's scary. And it's like a good horror show. I give it 2.7. And I'm not going to tell you what I mean by that. You got anything you've been watching, Ty?
No. I told you I kind of stopped watching. Oh, I saw The Matrix again at the Donner Theater. So they showing The Matrix at the Donner Theater near
You've been going out?
Yeah, I've been going out. Like nothing ever happened. Like last Saturday I went and ate at a restaurant, and I went to Pinball Arcade. and then I saw The Matrix right afterward at the Donner Theater.
Are you guys fucking hearing this, producers? You guys kick me off my rightful throne because I took ayahuasca and maybe did it through my butt. I took Adderall or whatever, and he's going out there spreading a fucking pandemic, and I can't get my fucking throne back. No, I don't care if that's what they're saying. Trump taught us that. I don't care. I don't care if that's what. You know what? This is textbook bullshit, guys. You guys are toxic. You guys are all fucking toxic.
Oh, you're calling your own life coach toxic now? I thought the secret.
She's always been toxic. She's always been toxic. Look at her.
So
She's not even fucking paying attention.
Stuff have been a masquerade.
She's not even a real doctor, man.
I told you that at the beginning of the show. I don't know why you're trying to zing me with that one.
She just eats yogurt. That's all she does.
Is it organic yogurt?
Organic, grass-fed. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm. Hey, listen to that, Ty. Does that even make sense to you? How do you feed yogurt grass?
Zach, I only accept Bitcoin as payment anyway, so I don't think this is going to work out.
I don't think it ever was, Doc.
No Bitcoin, Zach.
By the way, this is stupid. That's stupid.
Well, you're the one that made that part up.
Well, I was in.
Dude,
Don't blame the ayahuasca.
now that I think about it, you dress like Agent Smith in The Matrix. You dress just like him. Black suit, white shirt, and a tie.
Yeah, it's a unique look.
You're the fucking virus.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Ty, I think you're the most woke out of all of us.
I think so too. I think Zach been keeping me in competition mode so I can awaken to my true self.
You're right. You know what, Ty, I might actually just hire you as my coach because I would love to learn some of your tactics.
Show's coming up this week. Monday Night Tops is on Monday. And if you want to catch a glimpse of that, Tremaine's probably talking somewhere right now if you want to listen in. All you do is win, obviously, the Tuesday. Geeked Out on Wednesday. And Wait What is on Wednesday. Triple Threat this week. I'm going to be on it. Semifinals. I made it to the semifinals.
That's all.
I'm probably going to throw it because I have some reasons.
Zach didn't want to win the first time.
I didn't. I didn't want to win.
He won, and then he was like, shit, I need to come back next week.
And in the meantime is Friday. Anything else you want to say before you sign off, Ty? Because I'm going to go ahead and start training. I'm just going to go sit in my chair and talk and practice hosting because I'm going to be hosting soon.
Dude, I don't think your aura is strong enough to carry on a show.
Well, my butthole is.
Okay, butthole against aura. Let's bring it. But one last thing before we close out. If you're watching this and you enjoy it, we do have donation. So feel free to donate. The thing will be on the screen so you can see it. Yes. And thank you everybody for tuning in. And fuck you, Zach.
Fuck you, Ty.
Thank you, Annie, for coming on. You're way cooler than I thought. At first, I thought you were a fraud, but it turned out
you guys are both frauds.
you all won.
Put the frauds on the screen.
First impressions are not always correct, so I'm glad I got to know you a little bit better, Ty.
Yeah, I definitely judge you.
I like how
Likewise.
I've turned into the asshole somehow, even though I'm the only one that's speaking any fucking truth.
Because you always were an asshole. I mean, if you were woke, then why is your room still messy? That shit is a mess.
Because I've been taking care of my mom. She's been bleeding. You guys, by the way, none of you guys have checked in to see if she stopped bleeding.
I think you already gave us that report, Zach.
Whatever.
Are you using your mom as an excuse for you to be toxic? I mean, wouldn't your mom want you to get your life together?
This is bullshit. You always do this.
Everyone's got stuff they're dealing with.
Yeah, Ty.
Yeah, I have, what do I have?
Exactly.
I have hepatitis C and B and A. I have the ABC of hepatitis, A, B, and C.
Got a triple threat of hepatitis?
Don't
Yeah.
plug your own show. Don't do that. I'm out. Fuck this.
Hepatitis at 9 p.m.
Triple threat is at 8 p.m. on Thursday.
8 p.m. on Thursday. Yeah.
You can see Zach probably throw the throne.
Yeah. I mean, he's very toxic. That's what toxic people do.
They just give up and then they blame everyone else for giving up. But
Yeah. I can tell he give up. He didn't even make his bed. Look at his bed.
I know. I wonder if he's dealing with that avocado situation.
Oh yeah, definitely. But I think we're toxic for even talking about him. We're sending him negative energy.
You're right. You're right. We shouldn't even like bring the aura of his name into our space.
Yeah, I might
her to
kick him
sage.
out after next week's show. Like, just get another co-host.
Yeah. Make sure you sage your space after this.
Oh yeah, I definitely will. I mean, you know what they say, when you hang out with negative people, it'll bring you down.
Hey guys, I'm sorry.
No, I see what you're trying to do here.
I'm really looking forward to mending some of these bridges I burned today next week. Join us next week, same time, and we're gonna be friends. We're gonna be friends.
Well, viewer, thank you
I
for.
think he's trying to manifest it.
Let's see if his vision is stronger than mine. Because I'm gonna be meditating.
Meditation is powerful.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a lot of emotion behind it.
This is bullshit. Wrap it up. And if it comes off, whatever.
All you do is win. All you do is win. With time, win. Need some advice? Ask me tonight. You can trust me. And Zach Busby. All you do is win. All you do is win.